What's good with y'all, family? Back at you another video. Look, today, man, we're gonna touch on the aspect of not rushing the process. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is simply, bro, don't rush your journey. Often when we going throughout this thing we call life, a lot of times we want to grow up extremely fast. You want to start driving fast. You want to make money fast. You want to get successful fast. But throughout those segues and throughout those key points in life, we all have them. The pivotal moments that shift us into being who we need to be or who we don't want to be. Because there's one or the two. Typically I live in America. So typically within the U.S., most of the U.S. or the general population does not like the way their life reflects. They might not like the house that they live in. They might not like the car that they drive. They might not even be appreciative for life. And why is that? Because one, they didn't have a plan or structure of some form or sort to align their goals the correct way so that they could accomplish them, or they simply just wasted time. I know you guys, especially my young guys that watch me, I know you heard a lot of times that I wish I would have did this at your age, or stay focused, or don't drink, don't smoke. Like those things, right? Even though you're living your own life, it's God guiding you in a specific way or form. Now, there's a reason why when people open things like the door to alcohol, the door to weed, the door to different substances, that their life starts to diminish. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not as sharp as they once were. They're not as focused as they once were. They become a degenerate, a party, you know what I'm saying, girl or party, boy, or whatever the case may be. And they're just, constantly revolving around it. And if you ever ask yourself, like, why do people insist on partying so much? Why do people insist on being in the crowd so much? Relatively, the people that you see the most who are in the mix on social media, trying to depict that their life is so great, grand, that nothing happens in their life, you know what I'm saying? No negative things happen, no shortcomings happen. Those individuals are living at their lowest level because they're always pulling something. See, an individual, right, who can fend for himself, who can live by himself, who can be happy alone, who's healthy, whose physique is right, internally and externally, not just aesthetics, who has self-knowledge, who has self-preservation, who has solace, who has a peace of mind. Those are the most wealthiest individuals who ever have walked or are currently living on earth today. And you might be asking yourself, like, how? Why? Because these intangible things are the most wealthiest and most prized possessions that everybody wants to obtain. You could have $100 million and be the most depressed person on earth. You could have a Maserati in the driveway, a Bugatti, a Ferrari. You could have the most beautiful lady waking up every morning on your right-hand side, every morning, waking up beside you. But you just feel incomplete. And this is why I specifically talk about purpose so much on my channel, because you as a man, especially to my men, you will never feel that burning desire, that fire inside of you, that want to get better, whether it's with your sport, whether it's your job, whether it's content, whether it's your artistry, whatever you doing creatively, right? You will never be able to really fuel that fire until you step into your divinity. Now, you might be asking yourself, like, how do I step into my divinity? What the fuck even is that? Etc. etc. Stepping into your divinity is just allowing yourself to go throughout life and learn as much as possible. Like I stated, there is no right or wrong way to live. There's either a correct path that you want to go down or a path that doesn't serve you. There's either one or the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things that you know serve you and that allow you to be better. And there's things that take from you and degrade you. It's either one or the two. So it's either the life you're living right now is allowing you to be as prosperous, efficient, coherent as you want to be, and as free as you want to be, or it's stripping you from your divinity, it's stripping you from your masculinity, it's stripping you from your peace of mind, and it's overall stripping you from your human existence. Because like I said, if it's not serving you, then it's stripping you, it's taking away. And we only are around things that add value. So a lot of that could be you around different homies you got right now. You could be around your shit. You could be your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It could be your family, whatever you got going on, right? If those individuals are not adding value, those individuals are contributing something. Now, a lot of times we always look to materialistic items when we think about adding value. We always put a dollar sign behind value when, like I just said, peace of mind, creative construct, you know what I'm saying? Being able to have some form of creative input that is constructive to a degree. If you got your homies around you and all they come around is talk about women and who just got beat up or drama and bullshit, why are you still talking to them? They're not talking about anything. So this is what I mean when I'm saying, is it serving you or is it stripping you? If you around your girl and it's like all y'all do is argue, y'all are so combative, y'all don't mix, your energies don't even align, y'all on two different paths, why are you with that woman? Now, this is different if you just you know what I'm saying? I'll just put it like this. You just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're not man enough to be able to deal with the woman and what a woman comes with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that to diminish you or to, you know what I'm saying, talk down on you. What I'm saying is in order for you to be with a woman, in order for you to be able to appreciate that feminine energy and be able to use that energy and be able to allow your masculine energy to serve one another, you're going to have to be man enough to take on that responsibility. Vice versa. If you're in your masculine and you're in your divine masculine, meaning that you're righteous, you're focused, you're disciplined, women will tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? They'll test you. They will be combative to some degree, but it's only for your betterment. It won't be like your woman will be coming to you talking about Instagram and talking to you about this and talking to you about this, because that's not of service. That's not of value. See, when you're a partner and you are on the same accord, you have no choice but to win. But when your partner's over here and you're over there, you don't know how to properly communicate. You don't know how to express yourself. You know, you feel like as a man, you shouldn't have to do these certain things. Then this is when you lose. And this is when you don't see success with your partner. Because like I said, you and your partner have to be in sync. This is a partnership and this is a relationship. This is a companionship. Like, this is really you being like this with your partner. You are one. Y'all are one. So that means that everything that you do, everything that she does, if those things are not aligning, they will be combative. Same goes for the homies. If your homie on one timing and you want another timing and you trying to get him to be on your timing and he's trying to get you to be on their timing, it's combative. It's like fire and ice. But if your homie doing his thing, you doing your thing, you adding value to him, he's adding value to you, he's bringing value, you're bringing value, you're doing things to allow yourself and he's doing things to allow himself to be better, y'all can only go up. Y'all can only accomplish great things. So this is what I mean when I say don't rush. Don't rush to grow up. Don't rush to pay bills. Don't rush your childhood. Live, bro. Especially my Gen Zs, especially my kids right now that's growing up in it's PC culture and it's just social media, TikTok, etc. Kids don't even really go outside no more. Don't throw the football, don't play basketball. Live your life in alignment to how you might live it. Even though my youngest that watch me might not comprehend what I'm saying right now, it'll make sense later on down the line. But what I can say to you is just live life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, live life right now. You playing sports right now. You know what I'm saying? That's your sense of purpose. Whether that's basketball, football, baseball, whatever the case may be, right now in this time and day and age, that's your purpose. So live in that sense of purpose. For my guys that might be a little older, you might be working a corporate job, or, you know, you might be just starting content, or you might be doing different things. Like, that is your sense of purpose right now. Every season, you're going to evolve. So what you're doing right now might not be your sense of purpose in 5 years. And then when you hit that 5-year mark, you might go another 10 years, and then that might not be your sense of purpose then. You constantly shed skin. You constantly evolve. This is how we're supposed to live as human beings on earth. If you look at the trees, you look at the seasons, you look at the fruits, you look at the vegetables, everything is evolving. Everything is growing. You look at ourselves, you look at our brain cells, you look at our neurons, you look at how the human body is shaped. Everything is meant to evolve. How you go from being a newborn baby to now you're a toddler, to now you're walking, to now you're doing this and that and this. Is constant evolution. We as humans are constantly supposed to be evolving every single day. So this is what I mean by habits. I'll keep saying this shit probably until I conclude this YouTube channel. Actions, habits, and consistency. Your actions, your habits, and your consistency make up you as a human being. Your actions, your habits, and your consistency will allow you to be as successful, prosperous, divine as you want to be until you are laying 6 feet under and you exceed. So, I'll end the video with saying this. Live your life. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to move up the corporate ladder if that's what you want. Don't be afraid to post your content that you want to make. For my self-improvement guys that watch me, don't be afraid to really speak your truth. Yeah, it might be uncomfortable for a lot of people. Well, fuck them. You shouldn't give a fuck. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for the people, to really give them correct information, correct knowledge. Step into your divinity, my brother. Do what you want to do, my brother. And even my ladies watching me, do what you want to do, my lady. Like, do what you want to do. You a goddess. It's time for us to really step into our power. It's time for us to really do what we need to do to exceed, because at the end of the day, we're constantly, time is moving. You know what I'm saying? It's not stopping, even though time is an illusion. But I'm just using that as an example to give you a demonstration of how we are supposed to constantly keep going. We aren't supposed to stop. We're supposed to keep going. Take time to reflect, but at the end of the day, keep going. Keep prospering. Keep striving for whatever you want. And when you get that, strive for more. You know what I'm saying? Like, set the bar so high that it's damn near like you're delusional. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do. You want to be the next best artist, you can accomplish it. Set that bar high. And maybe when you set that bar high, set it a little bit higher. You say you want to make the basketball team. When you practice, maybe do another practice. That practice was 3 hours. Maybe go shoot around for another 45. You throwing the ball in the parking lot. You throwing the ball in your field, whatever you got going on. You out there for an hour. Maybe go for another hour. You say you want to get better at a specific skill. You going for 30 minutes. Maybe go for an hour and 45 minutes. You make 3 videos a day. Maybe shoot it up to 5. You make 1 video, shoot it up to 3. You know what I'm saying? You're doing certain things that are constructive. You in the gym for 30 minutes, click it up to 45 minutes. Small steps. The slower you go, the further you get. But we got to keep going. Gradual steps. Remember I said that the slower you go, the further you get. It's not about how fast you're going. It's about your pace. It's about how consistent you're going. It's about your force. It's about your methods. It's about your techniques. And it's about your habits. Last but not least. Hey, I'm out, man.